Hi, everyone. Welcome to Monday Morning Mastery, powered by the Next Academy. Leadership built for contractors. I'm Cody Phillips. As always, I hope this finds you ready to attack the week ahead. I, for one, am not quite ready to attack the week just yet. For those of you that follow me on social media, specifically Instagram and Facebook, you know that late Sunday night, about 9 p.m., I finished up the next 4-4-48, which was an endurance challenge that tested every inch of me, both physically and mentally. 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, alternating between running and walking each mile. So in total, I ran 26 miles and I walked 26 miles in 48 hours. So I'm in a bit of recovery mode here today. But I'd like to talk to you about a concept that I hold dear and one that I've completely embraced over the past year and a half. I am a firm believer that your behavior is a predictor of your future. I was fortunate enough to hear this story recently, and it really hit home. It validated all the hard work that I've done on myself over the past year and a half. I know it will impact you today as well. This will be one that you share over lunch or dinner. So here goes. A top magazine entrepreneur gave a speech at Toastmasters. He was a high school screw-up, struggling to pass, was going to get kicked out. Not showing up for class, partying, cheating. If you could do it wrong, that's exactly what he was doing. In the 1980s, and maybe even still today, there was a test called the SAT with math and verbal accumulating to 800 points each. It was held in high regard for college entrance. He promised his mom he would take the test and really expected nothing in return, but he promised he'd take it for his mom. So he takes the test in May, gets the results in June. He scores an incredible 1480 out of 1600. His mom's very first question was, "Did you cheat? You must have cheated." A 1480 simply was not in alignment with who he was. He actually said he tried to cheat, but the spacing of the chairs were too far apart and the number 2 pencil too small to see the markings on the Scantron answer key. So he couldn't cheat. "All I know, Mom, is I took the test." Well, from then on, he felt different. He felt smart for the first time in his life. So he goes to class, doesn't hang out with the same people that he did before. Teachers begin to see the difference, see his newfound investment in learning in himself. He goes to a 4-year college, then goes on to an Ivy League school for his MBA. Becomes one of the most successful magazine entrepreneurs in the world. Now, the story could be that he had these gifts, but he never unlocked them until that SAT. Well, 12 years later, he received a letter from Princeton, New Jersey. He doesn't think much about it, but one day he opens it. The SAT board periodically reviews their test-taking procedures and policies, and he was one of 13 people sent the wrong SAT score. His actual score was 740 out of 1600. He was quoted as saying, "People want to say it's the 1480 that changed my life, but acting like a 1480 changed my life." And what does a 1480 do? They go to class. So how can this story relate to you today? Your behavior is a predictor of your future. Your behavior will dictate your thinking. Yes, there are people smarter than you, better looking than you, better at business, more outgoing. But how do you explain the thousands of people that are running our world that look just like you? Their behavior maps to a different set of future outcomes. Act like the person you want to become. I challenge you to embrace this statement as your own today. I recognize setbacks as temporary. I bounce back quickly. Setbacks are temporary. I bounce back quickly. You got to support yourself unconditionally and behave like the person you see in your dreams. Thank you so much for your support of these messages and your willingness to share with coworkers, friends, and family across all of the social media landscape. If I can ever help you in any way, or any of us at the Next Academy can help you, please do not hesitate to reach out, especially in these difficult times. We're always here to help, or more importantly, find you the necessary resources that can help you as you run or walk, or run and walk on your personal and professional leadership journey. Thank you all for your comments, your text messages, and the love over the weekend as well. I'm not sure I would have made it through 52 miles without each and every one of your support. Please be safe and smart out there. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, attack the week ahead, own your life, and be next. Let's do this.